Saturday Sports Breakfast with Caltex West Sports Community Loyalty Promotion. Get in and support our community groups and schools today.
And to bring our sports show to a conclusion, we're going to talk to Sport West Coast, Jack O'Connor. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Barry.
You're just starting to come out of isolation, I believe.
Yeah, and still sitting here at home. Picked up COVID. Possibly got it at... Picked it up at the hockey in Blenheim last weekend. Arrived home, been crook all week, so at least I got through my event, I suppose. You
did, and no doubt enjoyed it, talking to Don Neal earlier on, yes.
Oh, yeah, I got a hell of a workout in goal for the Bees, for West Coast Bees. We went out, we lost 3 guys at 9:38 on the Thursday night before we drove up the next morning. So, we were down to our bare numbers. We pulled in 2 13-year-olds who were travelling up there with the rest of their family, and they were our only subs for the weekend. And by their last game, we played Buller. I think we went down 5-1 in the last game, and 1-1 at half-time, and we just ran out of puff in the last. But wonderful weekend of hockey. I need to give a big shout-out to my nephew, Rowan Nielsen, who made the Neil tournament team for Buller. But I did also need to point out that I stopped about 4 of his shots on goal, so that's...
He took it easy on you, fair enough.
No, look, it was great to see the likes of himself and Pato back there playing, finished the rugby season, they put the hockey sticks back and pulled them out, and away they went. So talented kids who have come through the grades, and like riding a bike for some of them.
You never forget, do you? Yeah.
No.
All right, so within your sport there, Jack, what else has been happening? You've got a lot of sport been happening, haven't you?
Yeah, it's all been happening around me at the moment, but probably one of the things we need to capture is the sports awards. So the nomination period for the last year is out at the moment, and they close on the 8th of September. But we really need to get those nominations starting to roll in now. I know there's a lot of things happening over the next few weeks, where you've got finals and all sorts of things coming to a head, but this stretches back a whole year. So if you've done anything over the last summer, get your nomination in now. And also you've got administrators, you've got coaches who are there all year round, so tick them off as well. So please, just get on and do it. You can pick that up on the Design Windows West Coast Sports Award Facebook page. There's a nomination form. There's an online process. If you can't do that, then you can download a copy and put a hard copy in.
Yes.
So we can capture that. Te Manawa Active Aotearoa funding, that closes on Wednesday. So we've had quite a lot of interest. I'm talking to someone from Franz Joseph, the other, Fox Glacier, yesterday, and they're looking to do a girls program down there. And just, it's really exciting to see some of this investment that we can put back out to activating our young people in our community. So again, Mel and I have been working really hard over the last couple of weeks. I've just been a bit quiet the last few days, but we'll get back to it on Monday, finalise those applications and get some money over to the coast. And while we're on to funding, the Grey District Council, their contestable fund opens up on the 1st of August, which is Thursday. That goes for a month, and that's for community groups, not only sports groups, but community groups and sports who, activate the community. And that's in any form or way. Have a look on the Grey District Council website. It gives you all the criteria around what it is, but there's not a lot of money, but it's a little bit help go a long way. And when you think how long it takes to sell, how many raffles it takes to organise, get $1,000, get involved and make it happen.
Yes, yeah.
Do you know the Olympics are happening?
Yes. Yeah, we've had the Olympics on the computer in here this morning. And amongst the rain, watching the opening ceremony, and amongst the rain there, yes, unfortunately. Yeah,
quite a different procedure, isn't it? Sending all the athletes down the river on boats. And, it's quite a cool concept, and they'll get a fantastic experience, no doubt.
Totally different, yes.
And just as you came on, I was watching it, and Rafael Nadal was doing the lighting of the flame. He's not even a Frenchman.
Not even a... Oh, that's interesting, isn't it?
Spaniard, but he has won the French Open, I think it's 12 times. So
he's
got a bit of heart involved in Paris.
Yeah.
So great to see, and that's what sport's all about. And there'll be highs and lows for everybody. We've already seen some lows of the, I think our sevens team didn't quite get through. And then we've seen also lows of the Canadians.
Yes.
Yep, and the football. So it's amazing what a bit of pressure does. But it's a hard yards. This is 4 years in the making for a lot of these athletes. And, if you're sick on the day or have an accident, roll your ankle, anything, you can be out of it just like that. So they're under high stress and pressure, but the rewards are there. And good luck to all those athletes out there. And one athlete who was there 40 years ago, Mary O'Connor, she was at the LA Olympics, and her brother James, at Cockatoo, he organises the Mary O'Connor mini marathon each year. So that's running on the 4th of August out at Cockatoo. 12:30, you meet at the register at the hall, and then they take you down to the start, and then you finish back up at the hall. 2 divisions, it's the younger ones and older ones, and I can't tell you whether it's about 2K and 4K runs, I think, just offhand, and don't hold me to that. But, great time, great day, beautiful space to be in, and some great spot prizes out there as well, barbecue going. So get along to that one, 4th of August, so when's that, Sunday week, I think it is. So, put that one in. So, and Mary O'Connor, she ran the marathon in LA 40 years ago. And just to mention that, so my wife Lynette, she was in that same team. She ran the 400-metre hurdles in LA 40 years ago. So it's a bit scary when you start looking at those numbers, but it's nice. They've always got that label to them. They're always going to be Olympians. For
sure. You're never going to,
And it just shows that you can come from small places. Mary came from Cockatoo. Lynette came from a small place just out of Matamata. So, you don't have to live in the big cities to make these teams.
Definitely not, no.
Harriers, they're on the 12th of October. They've got their big 2- and 4-person relay. So, again, put that down in your diary to be aware of that. That's a great event. Changed over the years, and now it runs from Kamara through to Blaketown along the Wilderness Trail. But it's a really great event, and we're hoping to bring a lot more people over from Christchurch this year. And what the other thing is, down at Blaketown, the bike track that's been sitting there for a number of years, sort of got overgrown. We've now got a group of youth who have come back in again. They've cleared it off, and it's getting a hell of a lot of use, so especially over the holidays. Great to see that happening. Just down the back of the airport, if anyone's looking for it, if you happen to be in Greymouth, bring your bikes down. Fantastic. It's a dirt track that was built up, and again, I think there's some plans to try and expand it a little bit more, but it's there to be used.
All right, well, thank you very much this morning, Jack. We will head into the news, sport and weather now, but everybody out there, you enjoy your weekend. Thank you for listening to the Celtics West Sports Saturday Sports Breakfast Show. To all my guests, you're brilliant, and we'll do it today. Thanks, Dave, for being on the panel this morning so Linny could play her pool, and we'll do it all again next week.